important possession. Watson's got it. Watson goes for goal. Look at this. That could be us down. Essendon are home in the preliminary final thanks to a goal kicked by Timmy Watson.
Tim Watson, 32, football champion, father of the year, businessman, media personality. The second youngest man to ever play at the highest level at 15 years and 305 days old. Tomorrow, Watson achieves something else very special when he becomes one of the elite few to play 300 games and collect life membership of the AFL.
I've looked and gone to the football and seen, the names up there and the life members, the people who've played 300 games or have made a contribution to football over a long period of time, and I suppose they get a fairly special warm feeling when they go to the football, and I'm sure that down the track when I walk in there and I see my name up there too, the same feeling will overcome me.
From his first game back in 1977 to that famous goal in the 81 night grand final, Watson showed early in his career he was a player of class. The disappointment of 1983 when Essendon was thrashed in the grand final and Watson was KO'd was quickly erased the following year. Essendon stormed home in the final quarter to win the big one.
Coming over to Watson. This could be another goal. It is. Oh, they're killing him.
Watson rates that and last year's premiership as his finest moments.
Even when I decided to go back and play, it wasn't something that I thought I was going back to do. I didn't think I was going back to play another premiership because I didn't think that I'd be able to play long enough to actually see this side produce a premiership. So to have something like that at the end of your career is a great surprise.
Watson's record in the game is outstanding. 335 goals, 3-day and 4-night premierships, 4 Bomber Best and Fairests, and 10 times a Victorian representative.
Watson had power, just power. I mean, I've got a tape at home of Tim and the best of Tim Watson, and every now and then I put it on, just to have a cup of tea or something like that, and think, gee, at 16 years of age, he's running down the ground, bouncing the ball, and then you finally watch him go right through the next 16, 17 years. It's a tremendous career.
Tim Watson can't be around forever, and for me to learn from someone like him and the Danahers and Maddens has been a wonderful benefit to me.
Now in the twilight of his career, Watson is also making his mark in other areas, particularly the media. This is definitely his last year, and Watson has no regrets about that. He knows there's plenty to look forward to.
There's definitely a lot of life after football. I already know what it's like to be retired. I've been retired for a year, and I know the downside of not having this football thing in your life, and it's very difficult for players to overcome that. I often think there should be some sort of a hostel or a hospital where they send all the retired players so they can go through their year of cold turkey after the game, because it is such a big thing in your life, and when it's gone, it is a very empty feeling.
Number 32, he's a marvel, Timmy Watson.
As you play, I want to be part of a premiership side.
A baby himself in those days, tomorrow he'll run onto the ground with his own children.
Originally I was speaking to Joe, the oldest, about it, but being the politically correct family that we are, we decided that they could all run out through the banner, so the girls will be pretty excited about that.
A true match winner who has come back from a knee reconstruction and retirement, Watson says it's all been worthwhile.
Well, I think there's a lot of sacrifices. You continually make sacrifices to play league football. At the moment I'm not eating chocolates, lollies and ice cream, which is a major sacrifice. But I think as a young kid, it was not going on summer holidays and things like that when everyone else was still down the beach, and you had to come back and train but I suppose when you enjoy doing something as much as I have, the sacrifice isn't that great.
Football here at the Dimboola Oval. In fact, he played his first senior game when just 13 years old. Leaving Dimboola at 15, he played his first senior game for the Bombers in 1977 and never looked back. But a country boy at heart, it's always a thrill to go home. Only last week, a house at the primary school he attended was named in his honour.
Now, does anyone here vote for Essendon?
Yeah! Tim's grandfather Ted is 86 and has never seen his grandson play. But he's finally overcome his football nerves, and tomorrow he'll be there.
I thought to myself, well, if I've got to sit there for 2 or 3 hours, I might be under the seat before it's finished.
Watson has few regrets in an illustrious career. But there was one hand pass to Terry Danaher he'll never forget.
It was Stephen Deruy, was it, that cleaned him up? Oh, Terry never forgave me for that.
Tomorrow, Watson joins an elite band. His philosophy on the game is simple but refreshing.
The monetary side of it, I mean, they're almost inconsequential to the actual love of playing the game of a